My name is Greg Bogosian, and I love everything about New England. Each week, I travel the region with my film crew searching for adventure. And along the way, I visit the places and the people that make New England extraordinary. This is New England like you've never seen it before. This is the New England Traveler. Hi, I'm Greg Bogosian, and this is the New England Traveler. We're here today at the country's oldest continually operating candy company. Makers of NECCO wafers, Sweethearts, Mary Janes, Candy Buttons, Squirrel Nut Zippers, Clark Bars, and Sky Bars, just to name a few of their many products. This is NECCO. There are a lot of places in New England to satisfy your sweet tooth, but NECCO is an icon. The factory is huge. Inside, you can fit 8 football fields. I caught up with the folks at the largest candy factory in New England, and I got a cool history lesson in the process. So Jeff, tell me a little bit about the history of NECCO.
We trace our roots back to Oliver Chase, Chase and Company, which was formed in 1847. He was an English immigrant, and he brought this skill set from England and was making something that was probably similar to a NECCO wafer. And somewhere in Boston, probably in the Back Bay, he started making candy. A lot of candies were formed by hand and sheeted out and then cut with a knife or something. He developed a machine that could actually form shapes by hand cranks, 2 brass rolls with some cutouts in them that mirrored each other on either side, and he would feed his paste and roll it through there to create this product. All through the 1800s, a lot of candy was done that way. Chase had moved to Chicago for a while, and he had fire in his factory and ended up having to come back. There were a few other companies that merged. Wright and Moody, Forbes and Hayward, and Oliver Chase, or Chase and Company, merged to form NECCO in 1901. So they were bringing economies of scale to what they were doing and created this new company called New England Confectionery Company, and otherwise NECCO. NECCO was a huge player in the early part of the candy industry. After 20 years or so, they decided to build a factory, and they built it on Mass Ave in Cambridge, specifically to make candy. And at the time, it was the largest candy manufacturing factory in the world. That was 1925. And Boston used to be a huge hub for candy making. Even when I started in the industry, companies like Fannie Farmer, Schrafft's, Nabisco, NECCO, Charleston Chew, which is now part of Tootsie, Mary Jane, which is now part of us. We were all located in the Massachusetts area. We moved here in 2002 to bring all the Massachusetts operations under one roof. We're currently employing probably over 400 people manufacturing product. We make NECCO wafers, Sweethearts, Canada Mints, Mary Janes, makes and peanut butter kisses. We have Clark Bars, we have malted milk balls, we have a panning operation where we pan nuts and fruits. We have Thin Mints, we make peanut clusters, we make our own chocolate. NECCO wafers start with sugar, some water, the flavors, the colors. We make these 900-pound batches. Looks like this big pile of Play-Doh. We move that over to a machine that's an extruder. Now, these machines were originally designed by NECCO engineers sometime around 1905. What these machines do is they force the Play-Doh material out into a sheet. It goes through a series of rolls that actually stretch it out. It comes onto what we call a cutting apron, in which time we emboss it with the NECCO logo, which you'll notice on every piece, and then we cut around that logo with a set of cutters. The excess material is removed and brought back up to the front of the machine and recycled immediately. The wafers themselves drop off onto a belt, and they go up into a dryer. It takes them about 45 minutes to traverse the dryer. It's 13 belts. It's about 70 feet long. After that, we take the individual trays of colors, we blend them, and they feed down into the wrapping machines, where the people are putting the rolls as they come off, stacked up like little coins. It takes from start to finish, it's about a 2-day process.
Can you tell me about the Mary Janes?
And basically what Mary Jane is taffy. We pull it like an old-fashioned taffy pull. We have a series of machines that do that. After that, they're put in a small tray. They go onto a batch roller, and the peanut butter is pumped into the middle of this cone that forms inside this machine. The candy is drawn out and stretched. It is then squared off and goes through final sizing into the cut and wrap machine at 900 pieces a minute.
I had a lot of fun on my visit to the NECCO factory in Revere, Massachusetts, but I had a feeling that I wasn't getting out of there without Jeff and his team putting me to work. There I am now, working hard. Let's see if Jeff remembers how many flavors come in a NECCO wafer package. No cheating, Jeff.
NECCO wafers, 8 flavors: licorice, clove, chocolate, cinnamon, orange, lemon, lime, wintergreen.
Now it's back to work for me. They got me doing a little quality control sifting through the NECCO wafers. I gotta have one. Man, this brings back a lot of memories.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
He got red all over the gloves. He's just an amateur.